What is it? I'm kind of busy here with all the newcomers, okay? What is it? I'm kind of busy with all the newcomers. Oh, you're one of them, eh? So you've already met my close relative, huh? Sorry you had to go through that. My brothers, can be quite dumb. Especially that one. He's asking every newcomer to tell me to take his shift at the portal. No respect for his older sibling whatsoever. So you're an outworlder, eh? How'd you like it here in Quality? Nice, isn't it?
Yes.
You'd think, right? Everyone's just minding their business, occupied with their crops and whatnot. While I have to deal with all of you and your fucking papers. Anyways, can't do shit for you right now. We have enough useless outworlders running around here already. In fact, why don't you go join them? I'll do it. Head to Martha's welfare kitchen and get yourself a handout. Maybe afterwards get yourself killed, eh? You again, huh?
What's your story?
Why do you care, huh? If you're bugged or something, know that I'm a lawful citizen of Elan and I broke no laws.
How are you?
If not for guys like you falling out of the portal every now and then, everything would have been just perfect. Dealing with newcomers isn't that bad when they compensate me for it. Materially. Got my drift, huh?
This place. What is it?
Goldenfield. Not much to do here, but on the bright side, no Lithanian cloaks sniffing around. Well, they weren't until that
Loading. Loading.
Welcome to my lab, my friend. What's up, partner?
Who are you?
I'm Percival Beamish, but you can just call me Percy. I used to live up in Lythana. but then I got sent out here to Goldenfield for a practical experience. I was having the time of my life at the university, until I fell asleep during the assignment handout. Next thing I knew, I was stuck in this provincial place.
How's everything going?
Man, I'm feeling, not so hot, you know? Parties with the locals can be a bit intense. I'm struggling a bit, honestly. The rural life is not for me. The lack of sleep doesn't help either. But hey, the show must go on, right? I've got to teach alchemy, even if I barely remember anything from my classes. Though, on the bright side, I did manage to snatch some notes on alchemy from university. FYI, it's all simple if you look closely. Cool, even.
Tell me more.
You get to whip up some groovy consumables, like medicines, vaccines, and ointments. You can even roll up some joints. These babies don't come in different qualities. But if you get lucky, you can get 2, even 3 consumables at once. Just remember, every consumable is like a good party. It's got a limited duration, but it'll make your journey through the wildlands of Qualat a whole lot more bearable. To kickstart this party, to craft these consumables, you will need both regular and recycled resources from butchery, mining, logging, and herbalism. To pump up the volume and get stronger effects, you got to add more resources to the standard consumable. Voila! You got yourself an improved version with a longer and stronger effect. The best part? You can have several alchemy effects at the same time, like a cocktail of awesomeness. And guess what, dude? With each new mastery level, the number of alchemy effects you can stack will shoot up. Believe me, man, if you master alchemy, you'll feel as comfy as a sloth in a tree, even when exploring the most difficult and savage locations of the wildlands.
This is...
Goldenfield is... it's okay, I guess. It's quiet, maybe too quiet for my taste. It lacks the nightlife of Lithana. It's a nice place for newcomers to start their journey, though. The locals are surprisingly friendly for a bunch of country folks. Just watch out for the local brew. It's stronger than it looks.
Looking for some aid?
I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Can you help out? See, I'm supposed to be this alchemy master teaching outlanders the ropes. In reality, I can barely tell a mana potion from a beer. I've got a plan, though. You'll create something simple, like painkillers. Mostly because that's the only recipe I give out for free. And because yesterday's party with the locals was a bit too joyful. This hangover is killing me. I'll give you the recipe. You do all the crafting. Then we can pretend you're one of my successful newcomer students. What do you say, dude?
I'll do it.
Man, you're the real MVP. Let's get those painkillers brewing pronto. Remember the counterfeit painkillers, dude. My head is counting on you. Howdy do, amigo? What's up, partner?
Come with death. Which direction do I choose?
What can Big Mama do for you, huh? Hey there, sugar. Come on down to my kitchen. We'll get you taken care of, okay?
Okay.
Zug told you to come over here? Oh, that dang rat. Always passing off trouble. Now, by law, everyone's supposed to get several loaves of bread. That's the newcomer welfare program of Elon for you. But, honey, I'm too busy cooking for everyone. No, honey, I'm too busy cooking for everyone. So how about you learn to cook some bread, huh? Be a little more independent, you know? Now, you'll need to bring me some wheat flour, which you can make yourself from 3 handfuls of wheat seeds. Well, I'll add a little bit of my special spice and give you one hell of a recipe.
I'll do it.
Oh, you're a peach, darling. Let's get to baking. Bring me some of that wheat flour. Well, look around, darling. It's harvest season. You might find some leftover wheat in the fields around Goldenfield Town or in crates and sacks. Well, you can process 3 handfuls of wheat seeds into flour at my cooking bench. You can process 3 handfuls of wheat seeds into flour at my cooking bench.
Welcome to Latana's back.
I'd rather have a car.
Welcome, Big Mama. Now, don't forget that wheat flour, hun. We can't bake bread without it.
Sure, why not?
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. You did it. Here's your reward. You took to that quick. I bet you can learn some other skills, too. Yeah, there's plenty of locals around here who the government pays to teach. Why don't you hunt them down? There's a lumberjack and a miner out by the gas station, an alchemist behind the bank, and a workshop with a couple of weapon crafters.
I'll do it.
The list really goes on and on. I mean, you'll figure it out.
Stupendous. Another custom.
Howdy do, amigo. I'm still alive, so you're not too late with those painkillers.
Sure.
Hallelujah! You're my fucking hero, man. Ah, here's your reward. Tell everyone you're an expert now. Just don't tell them I taught you. Peace. I've been working on a new alchemical recipe that could really help our community. It's called the Restorative Ointment. To make this work, I'll need 3 flasks that I've already brewed. However, they got labeled wrong and accidentally sent out to people in town. There's a yellow one, a purple one, and a blue one. They've got to be around town somewhere, though. Check tables and shelves. Find those flasks. And lastly, I need a new syringe. I'm sure there's one around here somewhere. Look around the tables here. Your help would mean a lot. Not just to me, but to the folks here in Goldenfield. Could you lend a hand?
I'll do it.
Fantastic! Let's get started. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Wonderful! With your help, we're sure to succeed. Hey there, dude. Did you manage to gather the ingredients?
Yep.
You've nailed it. Here's your reward. You've really saved a lot of people. Lord knows what would have happened if someone actually drank one of those flasks. Anyways, Remember, a stitch in time saves 9, but your help saved my behind. Thanks. Welcome to my lab, my friend.
Can I lend a hand?
I'm all right for now, but thanks for the offer, man.
You again.
My footsteps are death. Every journey begins with a single step. Listen for my footfall. One foot in front of the other. Forward. It's nothing. Onward. Moving on.
Guess you ain't so bad. Still hunting for that monovial? Well, hello there.
Need help?
Well, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no. You know, you could make yourself helpful one more time. Without Zick around, it's been so busy. I've been baking all these pies, and I was thinking, what about eggplant? I mean, they're everywhere, right? Might make a decent, pie. Am I right? Say, if you could bring me back some eggplants and leave me alone the rest of the day, well, I'd pay you for that.
I'll do it.
Thank you, kind soul. Let's see what kind of pie I end up with tonight.
Always moving.
You're cute. How's the eggplant hunt going?
Of course.
Ah, you're back. Wow, those are bigger than I thought. Here's a reward for your efforts. You've given me a moment's distraction from my peculiar predicament. Thank you. Remember, I'll be busy baking, so I'll see you tomorrow.
On my
Why,
way.
hello.
I know the way. Coming through.
Hey, you're getting pretty close to Thordal and Zogar. They teach y'all how to get wood and get your rocks off. And by that, I mean logging and mining. Check the gas station nearby.
Got wood? Ha! No, seriously. Do ya?
Tell me about you.
I'm Zorgar. Former soldier, current lumberjack. Simpler life, with less gunfire. Seen more combat than there are trees in the forest. Found a change in timber. Now, I teach outlanders the woods magic. It's all about respecting its gifts. Stand tall and show some respect. Now let's get to work, soldier.
And?
Logging ain't just about swinging a big axe. It's about knowing what to chop. When you're green, aim for dry trees. You'll find them in wind-reach woods and dust-tide forest. Sometimes in skylight grassland and sunweave glade. When you're hard as a trunk, you can handle old magic trees or ancient magic trees. And trust me, you want to be hard when you chop those. On an average day, you'll get tree roots, wood, stone bark, or heartwood. If you're lucky, you might get mana resin, amber, transparent leaves, or giant feathers, yeah. If you're very lucky, neon mushrooms, or blood honey. That's the treasure trove. Some of these can be processed into other stuff, like silica or paper at a crafting bench. That's logging for you. Now, go get me some wood.
All good with you?
I wake up, chop some morning wood, drink some ale, chop more wood. It's a simple life. I still got my hands full with them pesky dwarves and their dirty digs. Ever tried arguing with a dwarf about environmental conservation? It's like talking to a stump. And looks like one too. If this were 10 years ago, I might have taken him down a peg myself.
Where exactly are we?
Goldenfield. Yeah, it's a quaint little town. Got everything a lumberjack needs. Wood to chop, beer to drink, and a dwarf to mock. What more could a man ask for, eh? The Windreach woods are as dense as a goblin's army formation. Just keep your eyes peeled for the pools, eh? You never know what kind of craziness they'll spit out.
Need help?
Sure thing. I got a job for you. Trying to learn logging, Outworlder. First, you need to understand the very nature of the forest. As a novice, skylight grassland, sunweave glade, and dust-tide forest are your best bet to find dry trees. But remember, plenty of critters lurk around. Won't take kindly to you chopping their owners, yeah? Your test is to fetch me some tree roots. They're one of many resources dry trees hold. Once you got some tree roots, the bench will help you transform them into jewelry wood. Not that exciting task, but it covers the basics.
I'll do it.
That's the spirit. I knew you had the makings of a fine lumberjack. Gather 3 tree roots and craft it into jewelry wood on the bench. Simple, right?
Destiny guides me. Fear my steps.
Hey, soft skin!
Who are you?
Name's Thordal Iron Veins, sweet cheeks. Been breaking rocks and rear ends since before you were a twinkle in your daddy's sack. Now I'm stuck babysitting Outworlders, thanks to the fancy pants Alanian government. If you're interested in mining, I'm legally forced to be at your service.
Fill me in.
Mining is the best! You find veins. They're all different, each demanding a unique approach. Start with soft crystal veins when you're a greenhorn, and as you dig deeper, you can tackle polymetal and ancient veins. The rockier the terrain, the better the chances of veins. The best place to look around here is Westwind Woods. In Dusktide Forest and Windreach Woods, you'll find soft crystal veins. There might be a few in the grasslands too. Once you spot a vein, focus and extract everything you can. No distractions. You'll usually gather soft crystal, iron ore, ancient fossils, and meteoric metal. If you're lucky, you'll find moonstone, ruby, titanium nuggets, or even a diamond. Hit the jackpot, and you'll discover isotope 238 or thermium liquidum. They're essential parts of many a weapon, armor, consumable, and the like. That's all the info you need, newbie. Now go break some boulders.
How are you?
Not too peachy, being forced to play teacher to the likes of you. Outworlders like you are basically strip mining the town. I don't need more competition. Don't go ask too many questions, or I'll stick my pickaxe in your crag.
What is this place?
Golden Field, home to dense animals, denser lumberjacks, and the densest damn rocks you've ever seen. Oh, and a bunch of little Outworlder twerps who get jumpy when they see a lump of iron ore. Now that I say it, doesn't sound that great. Hey, soft skin!
What can I do for you?
Think you can handle a pickaxe, fresh meat? Trying to make yourself useful, Outworlder? I want you to head to Westwind Woods. It's the best place to find soft crystal veins. Legend has it, a mighty river once flowed there. When it dried up, it left behind a treasure trove of soft crystal veins. Extract soft crystal from the veins, then process it into powder filler. Sound easy enough?
I'll do it.
Right on! I knew you had it in you. Remember, extract soft crystal from soft crystal veins and turn it into powder filler. And mind the critters!
The march
you're
of
close
progress.
to the workshop. Go check in with D-Rec and Ratchet. Ratchet can teach you how to make a weapon that'll blow people's brains out in one shot. D-Rec will teach you how to make an implant that can fix them up after.
Howdy. Ever rumble with some deadites?
Who are you?
Name's Hank. But most folks around here call me Boomstick. Once served in the military. Now I use my skills to keep this here town and these fields safe. I also deal in weapons. Collected a fair bit over the years. If you're looking for something to keep the dead away, I'm your guy.
Anything troubling you?
Doing fine. Thanks for asking. Keeping busy with patrols. Sometimes I miss the military life, but this place has grown on me. Just another day of slaying and maintaining my boomstick. What's not to like?
What is this place?
You're standing in Goldenfield, a straight-shooting town with honest folks. We're all about farming here. It's our life and blood. Slap bang in the middle, you'll find Zug's Bureau and the Ivy Clarkson Cafe. Not so fond of that Zug. He's a bit of an ass. Probably got a few skeletons in his closet. Literally.
Need help?
Help? Groovy. Let's lock and load, partner. Those pesky rats are ruining our fields, making a mess out of everything. It's gotten out of hand. Normally, I'd handle this myself, but we're dealing with an infestation here. I need some extra hands. If you can take out 10 of those critters, it'll help us get a handle on this problem.
I'll do it.
Good. Grab your weapons and get to it. Those rats won't know what hit them.
Forward!
Got any carrots?
What's your story?
Who? Me? Maybe we skip the names. See, my buddies dared me to do something stupid. Go steal some fruit. It'll get us all high. And now I'm stuck in this silly rabbit costume, as if it couldn't get any worse. They ditched me here, laughing all the way back. But you know what? Two can play that game. I'm gonna get them back so good, they'll never see it coming. So, yeah, that's me. Normal kid, epic prankster, ready for revenge.
Is everything okay?
Oh man, things just got real. After they ditched me, I was totally steamed, right? But then it hit me, like a glitch in the Matrix. I cooked up the most epic prank ever. We're talking next level stuff, no cap. They won't even know what hit them. It's risky, sure, might even go off the rails. But trust me, karma's a wicked beast. Can't wait to see their faces. So yeah, feeling pretty awesome, not gonna lie.
Got a task for me.
Handling it solo, thanks.
I don't even remember the last time I sat down.
Just cooked up a new roast. Hey, what's good?
Who are you?
I'm Ivy Clarkson, the hella lit barista grocer of this rustic joint. Goldenfield is my day one. Been here since I was a shorty. My granny passed down her cafe grocer business, along with her love for coffee and farming. On the low, though, I've got mad dreams about living it up in a big city. I'm all about those city lights, endless adventures, casual sex, and random apartments. Just don't tell me any secrets. I'll end up spilling the beans.
How are you?
Goldenfield has its own rhythm, like a coffee drip. Sure, it can be a little low-key, but it ain't never basic. There's always some juicy drama to keep things lit. Between running the cafe, tending crops, and playing Dr. Phil, I stay booked and busy. Chaos and coffee, that's my daily drip. Trust me, there's plenty of both in this small town. Living in Goldenfield's like brewing coffee. You need some patience and finesse.
What is this place?
This cafe is more than just a spot to grab coffee. It's an unofficial town hall, traveller's rest stop, and a vibe central of Goldenfield. See that intriguing building? We call it the Goblin's Bureau. Across the way, that's a welfare kitchen serving comfort food for days. Take the cobblestone path north and you'll find our town cemetery. Total downer. It's a place for contemplation and paying respects. Goldenfield has a charm that's hard to resist. It might not be bustling like a city, but it's got its own vibe, for real.
What can I do?
Always. Thanks for the help, fam. You know, I've been dreaming about getting out into the world and away from the Golden Rose Cafe. Someplace unique. Someplace exotic. I've heard tales from outer world travelers about how beautiful Kuala is. And once you know it, I've spent my whole life right here. I would love to take on the big city life in Lythana finally. And I know how to do it. But I might need a hand if someone is willing. I think I finally know how to set the cafe over the edge and get the cash I need. Bear with me. Gnats. I know, gross, right? However, I've been told that their larvae are especially sweet and could make for an interesting special sweetener that everyone will want to get their hands on. I can already see the coins pouring in. Of course, gnats are much too gross for me. Would you be able to get your hands on some gnat larvae by killing a few? Let's say 5 for this first batch.
I'll do it.
Thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. I can't wait to see what you bring back.
Loading. Loading. Loading.
Yeah. I'm on my way. Yes, a punishing case.
Don't sneak up on me, Portal Breath!
Who are you?
They call me Ratchet. I'm your friendly arms dealer. Used to be an engineer back on my world. Now I craft weapons for the newbies here. Spend your money with me. Forget about Captain Boomstick. Ain't no creature too big or too small for my firepower. If you're sticking around, you need to learn a thing or two about weapon crafting.
What is it?
Weaponsmiths craft all kinds of weapons and chips for them. Weapons are made from recycled materials like iron ingots, treated wood, or leather. You might also need some other resources, both common and rare. You can procure all these from gathering professions or through resource recycling. Every weapon has unique attributes because a recipe isn't a strict blueprint. If luck's on your side, you might just craft a weapon with top-tier DPS and attack speed. Chips add various effects to your weapons, making them more versatile. There are two types of chips, basic and advanced. Basic chips add small effects, while advanced chips offer more substantial benefits. However, advanced chips deplete their charge when activated and need to recharge after. The better the quality of weapon, the more chips you can install to enhance it. As you get more practice, you'll understand more.
Feeling well?
Life's been a blast since I ended up here. Get it? Blast? 'Cause, well, never mind. That nice lady across town, Martha, helped me find myself when I showed up. Plus, the Elan government's all for arming the newcomers. They survive out here or sign up for the army. Apart from the occasional monster attack, I'd say things are good.
Where are we?
Goldenfield was a sleepy town before that portal opened. Now it's an artifact gold rush. We've got everything from lowly peasants to high-tech aliens wandering in looking for artifacts. But hey, more customers for me, right? Keep them coming, I say. By the way, want to buy a gun? You look like you aren't packing.
Do you have a job for me?
More like need a trigger finger. You want to learn? We'll do it on the job. So here's the deal. I've got an order for an upgraded launcher. The client wants some nifty enhancements. A red dot sight, thermal imaging scope, and a recoil-resistant handle. I've already whipped up the attachments, but I need a launcher to test them on. That's why I need you to craft an assault launcher for me. You'll need iron ingot, amber, leather, and 2 jewelry wood. They're a bit uncommon, but hey, that's part of the fun, right? Once you've got those, you can use this recipe to craft the launcher. Bring it back here when you're done, and we'll have some fun.
I'll do it.
Okie dokie! Get to work and let's make some magic! Or rather, a launcher. Remember, you need leather, amber, iron ingot, and 2 jewelry wood.